place to catch up with friends, relax in a friendly atmosphere and enjoy great service and food, then Buckley's can offer a fun evening that the whole family can enjoy. In our bistro you can enjoy a selection from our extensive menu, including family favourites. On those sunny days, our alfresco is the perfect setting to enjoy a meal, catch up with friends, or watch your favourite sport on 2 large plasma TVs. Having a special occasion can be made easy by hiring our newly renovated function rooms. Buckley's, a venue of class that provides all your entertainment and function needs.
And welcome back, yes, and of course we have got some fantastic footy action on this afternoon out at Osborne Park. It's the qualifying final. It's the Belpost Hill Panthers playing the Tommy Tigers. It'll be a magnificent game, and of course East Geelong having a week's rest. But Dale, Belpost Hill and Thompson. Now, Belpost Hill have had a bit of a reputation of not going so well in finals. Thompson, well, we know that they get that sniff in finals time, and look out, so it's going to be a good game no matter what.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be a great game of football. And as I said last week, if you were picking sides to play in the grand final last week, I would have chosen Belpost Hill and East Geelong. I just think they're the two sides with a bit of form on the board. As I said, while Thompson aren't going along that badly, they went to flash hot against Inverleigh 2 weeks ago, obviously, but Saturday against North Geelong probably did enough to get over the line. I'm not too sure whether their ageing team is going to have any benefit with Christian Hyland missing again, I would think, this week.
Yes.
He will be. Gee, you're an idiot. But you've got guys like him. Maheris is starting to get a bit of age, but you know that these blokes, Timmy Gardner, are going to supply plenty of drive through the middle of the ground. Curtis is another bloke I think that's a good mover, and the North Geelong ground will obviously suit him. The key will come down to if they can stop Jackson McLeod at full forward. Obviously, Brent McLeod, I think he goes back to the Falcons this week, Jace, is that right?
Yep.
So that's another bloke they're going to have to replace. As I said, I don't know whether they're going to have enough coverage, because I think Belpost Hill are pretty smart across the ground. They move the ball well, and I would expect them to probably win the game. If Kavka and guys like Tar can kick 2 or 3 each, then they're well on their way to win the game.
Interesting indeed. And Jake, this is your first finals campaign, GDFL?
No, I was here last year.
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I've just forgotten having a drink with you last year at all. The old memory's going a bit faded these days. This will be a big game, and Osborne Park hopefully in magnificent condition. A fine day, and a little bit of rain yesterday, of course. Belpost Hill or Thompson?
It's a hard one to pick, I guess. These sides have both had pretty interesting tussles over the last few times. Earlier in the year, we saw Thompson get run over the top at Godfrey Street in round 2, I think it was, against Belpost Hill. They sort of faded in that last quarter, and then in round 13 the same thing sort of happened, but vice versa. This time Belpost Hill was up ahead, and then Thompson ran over the top of them at the end. So history would suggest that the team that's actually leading at three-quarter time will probably end up losing the game, but I've got the feeling that Thompson will just have enough quality to hang on and probably win by the barest of margins around a goal. So
The barest of margins, right? Do you want to qualify that a little bit? A couple of points?
A couple of points to a goal, something like that. Yeah, very close. Very close game.
Okay, and Jason, you're well aware of how good Thompson performed in finals, and once again, and we've been saying it the last couple of rounds, the old brigade are back again, the Maharises, the Highlands and McLeods are all there, the big guns at the Tommy Tigers, and they won't be probably too nervous. Belpost Hill might have a little bit nervous, you think, perhaps?
Yeah, I think the only thing that might go against Thompson is it's not at St Albans, because I think they play very well at St Albans. I think
so it's not at St Albans?
No, well, you can go there, but you'll be the only one. You'll be watching St Albans. But just to see how they might take on Osborne Park instead. Belpost Hill, I think their window's open. There's no excuses now. They need to perform in these finals. They need to probably take on East Geelong, and they need to win the premiership, because they really have got the players that can do it. But we saw a few weeks ago when they did play Thompson that they faltered a little bit. They played some negative footy. I think if they get out there and actually just have a crack at winning the game, I think they'll be okay. But you can never discount Thompson with their experience, but they may just be tiring, and they might just be at the wrong time of the season to be getting some injuries, but we'll just see.
What do you prefer out of the two matches, Dale? Qualifying final, elimination final? Have you got any preference at all? Would you like to go and watch?
I'll be going to see both, Dick.
No, but if you had a preference, I mean, I must admit, I love elimination finals because it's a cutthroat footy day. But this is obviously a battle between two very good sides that have performed well all year. So it'll be interesting to see who gets the points at the end of the day. It'll be fantastic. And one thing for sure, we know it'll be a great example of local footy here in Geelong. Now, tomorrow, we've got a big elimination final. As I said, I love elimination finals. Cutthroat footy is great. And, of course, the Bannockburn Tigers and Werribee Centrals, it's like a bit of deja vu. They did it last Saturday in a dress rehearsal at the Victoria Park, and they're back again doing battle. Bannockburn looked absolutely sensational last week with Peter Riccardi, and I'd hate to say that, but I just reckon, and I know that Billy Caldo's still in the studio, that I reckon they might be a bit of a one-man side, I think, but we'll see what happens. He's still getting the side. So, Dale, you'd expect big things out of Peter Riccardi again.
Look, I suppose for a bloke that's going to finals experience with a bloke like that can use the ball as well as he can, then it's going to be pretty evident that they will go with a bit of advantage. But yeah, look, I suppose on the other side you got Werribee, who last week were pretty disappointing, I considered, and I don't think Bannockburn played anywhere near their best football. But Ryan Cornish, Brendan Chugg, Dave Kennedy and probably Anthony Kitchen have got to come back into that side, which will change their structure a little bit. On the reverse, you've got Troy College and Bradford Toole are probably the two likely blokes to come in. So there's some pretty important inclusions for both sides. Look, I don't know on what I saw last week if both sides got through, or one side's obviously going to get through, but I don't know how far they can go because they don't play 4 quarters of football. Bannockburn played probably 2 and a bit, and Werribee the other part. So it was pretty disappointing for both sides. As I said, if they can get some continuity into their football and get the ball moving quickly, then Bannockburn look as good as any side I've seen for most of the year. But unfortunately, they have too much downtime for my liking. They've got some good quality players. As we said, Alistair Wood was really good at the start of the game and finished the game strongly. Aaron Eddy's probably the key to them. If he can get enough ball at centre-half forward along with Riccardi, then they're going to have the goal-kicking power to win this game again. But I'm going to stay loyal and stay with Bannockburn. I think they've probably just got the wood over Werribee, although having said that, that's one each for the year, so it'll be an interesting contest.
Yeah, they looked pretty good last Saturday, Jake, out of Victoria Park. I mean, but let's face it, there is a little bit of home ground advantage out there. Werribee Centrals have been reasonably disappointing this year. And some of the people might say they're lucky just to have made the finals, but if they do have to knock off Bannockburn this afternoon, it could be a big upset in footy.
Well, a lot of people have written Werribee off before the first bounce of the footy. I suppose a lot of people that you speak to think that Bannockburn's already got this game won, but I certainly don't see that being the case at all. Werribee have played some pretty good footy at times this year, and I think something you've got to consider is the games that actually at Osborne Park, and Werribee's best game for the year probably came at Osborne Park when they absolutely smashed North Geelong when they were on that fantastic run. So I suppose you can't really write Werribee out just yet, I don't think. And although I actually will be tipping Bannockburn, I can't help but feel Werribee will put in a big show this week. I think they've been priming for this game for a long time.
Osborne Park, is that anywhere near Melbourne? That's okay. Jason, your selection probably pretty well quickly because we're running out of time as per normal.
I think Bannockburn, they played there a couple of weeks ago at Osborne Park against North Geelong, won by 10 goals, so they certainly had
you love bringing that up, don't you?
Yeah, they beat North Geelong. Yeah. And I think with that...
Easily.
Easily.
So did Werribee.
10 goals. And
actually,
most teams.
Get it off your chest.
But I think Aaron Eddy, I think Hickleton is important in the back line for Bannockburn. I think he holds them together. I think if they use Riccardi properly, I think they might just have too many guns for Werribee.
So it'll be a fantastic game indeed tomorrow, and also the big one this afternoon, Belpost Hill and Thompson. If you can't get out there this afternoon, of course, tune in to 94.7 The Pulse for a blow-by-blow description from 1:30 this afternoon and 1:30 tomorrow afternoon, and you'll enjoy your footy on 94.7 The Pulse. Local footy, GDFL footy at its best. Well, that's it for another Saturday morning. Yes, finals footy this afternoon. We're all a little bit excited. We're going to leave Ed, get out there and see the under-18s. It'll be a fantastic game. You enjoy your footy this afternoon. Stay tuned for Daryl Pittman and the boys for the local footy show. Oh, I do. I'm not going to do that anymore because I don't say goodbye to us anymore on their show either.
Good.
So have a great afternoon in footy, and we'll see you all again next week. Bye for now.
The place to catch up with friends, relax in a friendly atmosphere and enjoy great service and food. Then Buckley's can offer a fun evening that the whole family can enjoy. In our bistro you can enjoy a selection from our extensive menu, including family favourites. On those sunny days our alfresco is the perfect setting to enjoy a meal, catch up with friends or watch your favourite sport on 2 large plasma TVs. Having a special occasion can be made easy by hiring our newly renovated function rooms. Buckley's, a venue of class that provides all your entertainment and function needs.